I've been a police officer now for 11 years. 11 years this January.
My current role, I work as the ED Quality and Follow-Up Care Coordinator.
This is my 35th year in education.
So how long have you been a doctor?
About 32 years.
So how long have you been a nurse?
32 years.
I'm actually someone who I always wanted to be a nurse. Mm-hmm. I was choosing between like a nurse or a social worker. I applied for nursing school right out of high school. So it was something that I always wanted to do. I always had a passion. I loved taking care of people, and you always feel like you make a difference. Mm-hmm. It's always something different every day, mm-hmm. especially in the emergency department. I think it was a good fit for me.
Oh boy, let me tell you something. I decided I wanted to be a teacher later in life, when I was in my late teens, early 20s. And the reason was, and this is going to sound a tad corny, but I had great English teachers in high school, and I really respected them. And I remember they always seemed just so kind of like cool, and they just had, they seemed smart, and I loved how they used language. Their influence, nevertheless, never left me, never.
Honestly, the cliche is to help, like helping people. I honestly enjoy that. I felt that this profession was one that you could do that in. But the main thing was, ultimately, it was to help people. So. I think being involved with the community. I just think making that connection, even now, being the school resource officer, getting to know a lot more of the kids in town, and also their parents and stuff, and just really being involved with the community. Just having that connection between the police department and the community, I think has been a big help.
Now that I've worked as a nurse, for many years, how important it is to not lose sight of the patient. Sometimes you get really busy, or you may feel like you come to work every day, and this seems very normal to me to be in the emergency room. I try to always take care of someone like I would take care of my own mother or father. And I think if you always keep your focus there, you really cannot go wrong.
I think that I make an impact because 80% of medicine anybody can do. It's the other 20% that's hard to do. So I can say there are people that walk this earth that may have died if they saw someone else. I can tell you there are people that have better lives, that have lives in general because of my efforts. You lose some people, but I think that my overall impact is to help all the people untouched.
What gets me out of bed? My alarm clock? No, because I honestly enjoy what I'm doing. I'm having fun, but I honestly enjoy it.
On the adrenaline of doing things like saving people that are critically ill, sticking needles in people, cutting people with knives, and they thank me for doing it, and you can actually save a life. I see everything and do everything. Most people go through their lives never seeing a brain, never seeing a heart beating, never being up to their navel and guts and blood, and I've done all that stuff. So part of it, yeah, is the adrenaline of it, knowing you can do an impact. But so the draws are helping people, doing cool, high-level, high-risk, life-saving things.
I kind of fell into nursing. I started off in one direction, and I stumbled into nursing, but once I was there, I really loved the idea of taking care of people and just interacting with people and learning what's going on with them and finding ways to help. And I think that it's a very satisfying job. You can win in, there's always something interesting to learn. I learn something new every day.
Yeah, probably because I can't do anything else. I'm just so lucky to have found this job, because I don't know, I'm just very lucky to stumble upon this. Being an English teacher in high school is so much fun because you can talk about all these ideas. Everything is on the table. And that's one of the things I've always loved about English. English, when you talk about English, you talk about life. What are we talking about, really? We're talking about life. What's going on right now? And who wouldn't want to do that? And So yeah, that's why I do what I do.